from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Fighting his way through contact. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Namath to throw from the outset. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Namath to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go for Adams. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's brought down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st and 10 now, Namath. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Namath. Open man here is Conklin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Penix. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. They'll throw with Penix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air, Penix. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the...
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry up. Off the play fake, it's Namath. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. Powering his way forward. Touchdown! A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
The extra point is good.
And it's now 14-0.
14. Falcons missing. Under is
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up first and into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Flushed out right. And it's caught. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. To throw is Namath. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Back now in Atlanta. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun is Namath. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Namath to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Penix going to look to throw on 1st down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And looking to throw, Penix. Forced out to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Looking to throw, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing again, Penix. Throw left side, there's London. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
And just shutting him off there. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 3 yards out. And the Jets take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
On 2nd down, it's Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's Penix on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and short yardage, Penix. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it is 42-0. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead,
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets extend their lead yet again. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
56.
Looking to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. A good head down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Play fake, now Namath. That's caught left side, Ruckert with it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Garrett Wilson high in the air to bring it in. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. Sets up the screen to Rob. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Jets continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Namath. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Throwing on 1st down is Penix. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just outside his own goal line. This is fielded at the 27. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been there he goes, left side. Breece Hall, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets just continue to roll. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw caught by Pitts. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. It's taken to the 26. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline,
this is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose? And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Carlson for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. loose football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football, and it's scooped, and that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On 3rd of the yard, it's Penix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This will be fielded at the 17. Spinning away.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Penix to the air once more. A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to throw again. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.